So today we have Kavya with us. She got placed as a marketing analyst in Deloitte, and she's a part of Job Learning community. So we will try to understand from her what is her educational background, what kind of skill sets she has, and what kind of work she do in her day-to-day life, and what kind of JD she got selected for. So Kavya, welcome and thank you so much for joining. So if you can introduce yourself to our students, like what is your educational background first of all?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me, Rakshit. So, coming to my education background, I have done my MBA in marketing specialization. So, I have done that in Visakhapatnam Gayatri College.
Okay, and when did you
And
complete that?
I
This year
have done,
itself.
no, I have done it. I have experience prior to the working in Deloitte. So, my prior experience was in a different background altogether. So, I have 3 years of experience that was into operations.
Okay, so you were having 3 years operations experience, then you did your MBA, and then you again joined
No,
Deloitte,
I
right?
have done my MBA and I have went to operations field, but I was not very happy with operations field and I want to get into data analytics field. That's when I have got into, I take a break and then I went through courses and then I applied for them.
Okay, okay, okay. So can you also guide us like what kind of so I'm just trying to understand. So so you were doing MBA and then you took a break after you completed your MBA.
After MBA, I have immediately got into job. After job of 3 years, like after 3 years of
Okay,
experience,
okay,
then I have taken a break to get into data analytics field.
okay, okay, got it. So what kind of so did you have an interview, proper interview for that, for marketing and
Yes.
yeah, okay. So what
Yes.
kind of questions were asked? How many rounds of interview had you had for that?
Okay. So first we had a managerial round, like where I interacted with the manager, and that's more of managerial plus technical round. So they focus more on my Excel skills and also on basics of data, like how we analyze the data, like generally what you discuss on weekend classes, right? That helped a lot for me, I can say. They asked questions on normalization. They asked about central tendency, and they ask questions of how you handle dirty data, like unclean data, how you clean the data. Those are the kind of questions they asked. Yeah,
Okay, so first round was management kind of round, and they were asking
management
questions
and
with
technical.
respect to data itself.
Yes.
Okay, so they were like data cleaning, data normalization. These were the questions that were asked, right? Okay, and you
Yes.
mentioned about Excel. So did they also ask you to do something on Excel or?
Yeah. So the second round we had a Excel assessment.
Okay,
So they have given practical kind of questions, and that they gave an hour time to complete that. That's like a virtual call they conducted, and they made the assessment happen. So that was done for the second round. And once that is done, then we had the percent, which is a communication assessment one. And post the communication round, we had another managerial round. So in this managerial round, there are like three managers who took the interview.
okay,
This is again more on behavior wise behavioral questions they asked. And after
okay.
that, we had the last round is again like more of an interaction, I can say. That's the final round with the vice president of the marketing team.
So you had like
So
5 to 6 rounds for this.
five rounds, I can say. Yeah.
5 rounds. So in the second round, was there any task that you had to solve with on Excel? Like, did you have to clean data, build dashboards, use pivot table? Like, what kind of work you did?
So it's not like dashboard building. It's more on questions of cleaning data,
Okay.
and apart from that, there are certain kind of tasks I can say. Like if this is the issue, like how can I say that? It's been some months now. I don't quite clearly remember the questions.
Okay, okay,
But
got it.
if you're strong with the basics of advanced basic to advanced Excel, that would be good enough. I can say like pivot tables and formulas of arithmetic calculations. Those are something they concentrated on.
Okay. And is your job started like, or you are yet to join?
I have joined already. It's been like 3 months now. Yeah.
3 months. So what is your like day-to-day work over there? What kind of tools you use, or do you work? Have you started working with any sort of data?
Yes. So my role is mainly into data reporting and automation tasks. So
Okay.
our team helps the Deloitte firm marketing team specifically of a certain Deloitte Australian marketing team. We support them where they come up with some kind of data request, some kind of dashboard request. We handle that. So we use for dashboards we use Tableau, and
Tableau. Okay.
that's something. Yeah, that's something. Again, I'm just taking starting yet, didn't completely get into it. But apart from that, some regular reports for presentations we use Excel, or if the data is not too huge. And apart from that, for automation tasks we use VBA. That is a different one again. VBA
VBA,
for
VBA and Excel, right?
automation tasks. Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if
And for automation, yeah,
okay, so
we also use Python. I was saying, yeah.
okay, okay. So if anyone wants to get into analytics domain, so what do you think like are the top skills that they should focus upon initially to get into analytics?
So, from my experience that I understood, Excel is the base, we can say. That's where we should be very strong first to build on that. And once we get a good grip on that tool, then we can move to some dashboarding tool like Power BI or Tableau. Either one, if we are good on that, it will be like one. If we are good with one, automatically we can easily get a good hold of the other tool. That's other one. And Python is something that is like nowadays it's becoming very important. They are considering in our firm, they're considering Python is the new Excel. So Python skill is something we should at least start with if you want to get into this field. these are
Got
these are the tools I feel are important for a data analyst to start with.
okay. So many people usually get confused that marketing analyst, HR analyst. So I believe that you got placed as a marketing analyst. So over there you will be analyzing the marketing data, specifically working with marketing team, but the tools and technologies to analyze the data will be more or less same, right? Like you are working on Tableau and
Yes.
Excel.
So ours is not a transactional data. Yeah.
Okay,
Ours is
got
not transactional data because marketing people think it's all about transactions, but we
okay,
deal with the client database data.
got
Yeah.
it.
But again, the process is again the same.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, okay, all right. Okay, that's great, Kavya. So thank you so much for joining and guiding our students through. And this will definitely help the community and them as well. So again, thank you so much. And uh, I am available on Discord for any sort of question you might have.
Yeah. Thank you, Rakshit. Thank you so much for having me on JobWatch. And JobWatch platform helped me a lot, I can say, for the Excel assessment particularly.
Okay, thank you so
That was a
much.
great help on that. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you again.